I had Boston Crusaders COO Chris Holland on set earlier talking about props and prop safety, but we did have a few minutes to talk about Boston 2020. Boston Crusaders have had such momentum the last few years, climbing. Do you feel that momentum? Does the membership feel it? And do you have goals of winning in 2020?
Everyone wants to win.
Everyone wants to.
We've never won. I think you have to say it and you have to believe it. So sure, why not? Why not us? But I'll also take a step back and say, when we talk about the momentum and what we've been able to do, over the past 3 years now, when you're in the conversation with these groups, with Crown, and you're doing the right thing, and we're gaining traction competitively, but we're in such lofty company. Like, you know what? We're doing the right thing. It's hard to win. These groups, they don't resign from those spots. Like, you literally have to go up and you have to create that show. The kids have to deliver. You have to have the talent. You have to have the off the field structure to travel and to rehearse and perform and eat and be well medically at the highest level. And I do think that's one of the things, that's where I'm putting my emphasis. Like, how do I raise those areas? Because I think on the field, we're knocking on the door. I think we're right there. And these other areas, like, let's continue to improve those because it is going to translate. We've talked about using some performance coaching. I think we're there. I personally use a professional, a life coach, and I benefited, I think, greatly from it. And I'm like, you know what? We should roll that out for our performers. We should bring that in from a staff standpoint, maybe from a design standpoint, someone to help continue to help them develop. So those are the things that I think for us, I'm focused on. I'd love to win in 2020. I have 80 years of fan base and alumni, and I think it'd be great for the activity, but it's tough. I'm not gonna say no. Sure, you have to believe it. And I do think that, sometimes the way it plays itself out, I know the fans and I can see in social media, it feels like, boy, it seems like it's the same groups. To me, it just doesn't feel that way. I'm like, I feel like when we came out in Detroit last year, and I watched everyone, and everyone was really good. I mean, I just think all the cores are really good. And I said, you know what? Like, in my opinion, right now, like we're right in the mix, and we were in the mix for most of the summer. We had some really great nights and some exciting moments, and sure, I want to win.
Okay, we'll leave it there.
I want to win.
We'll leave it there. One last thing, though, off the field for the 80th anniversary, you've got some community things planned. How are the plans for the 80th shaping up?
Yeah, we're going to do an 80th anniversary gala, and we have a huge Inspire Arts and Music's major fundraiser is Concert in the Park. We started this concept now 6 years ago. This will be our 7th anniversary Concert in the Park, and it's grown into a wonderful event where we play in the financial district in downtown Boston. It's our single biggest fundraiser organization-wide in the year, and the net is extremely high because we're not running a drum corps show. We don't have any of those costs associated with running a huge event. So we have a 3-day series where Concert in the Park will be on Thursday. Our 80th anniversary will be Friday night, and then Saturday we have a show at Boston College with a great lineup. So we're bringing in alumni that can come in Thursday through Sunday, maybe fit some golf in there, do some reunion type stuff. So it's going to be special. I'm working with our leadership team around, what do you want to get out of the 80th anniversary? I'm an alum. It's going to be fun for me. You get alums together, we have a great time, sure. But I'm more sensitive to this is a special year for you. I marched in the 50th anniversary corps in 1990. And I can tell you that corps, a lot of our board members come out of that particular corps.
Interesting.
Our Allentown alumni tent that we do, Indianapolis has turned into a great hub for alumni. And the 50th anniversary corps from 1990, the representation is so strong. So I said to my board and my leadership team, that's you.
Yeah.
Like, I want you to be, I marched in 2020. I was in the 80th anniversary corps. 30 years from now, if we do it right, that's what we want to see. So that 3-day event is going to be great. I think we'll bring in lots of alumni from all over the country, and we'll set up a series of very Bostonian things for them to do, including Concert in the Park. the gala, and then the show at BC.
Yeah, I want to be there. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Great.
Chris,
come on up.
Thank you very much for giving us the scoop on
Thank
props
you.
and on BAC 2020. We appreciate it.
My pleasure.
Chris Holland, the Boston Crusaders. Hey, Dan Potter.
And Jeff Griffith with the DCI News Network.
From the rules proposals to the Drum Major Leadership Summit, we are covering it all at the Drum Corps International Winter Meetings.
Yeah, you can follow along on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and of course, our website, dci.org.
Make sure you leave us your comments and join in the conversation.